Gwaii Haanas National Park Reserve, Marine Conservation Area, and Haida Heritage Site was established in 1993. The national park was established to protect from further logging on Lale Island. In 1985, the Haida started protesting to stop the logging that was happening on Lale Island, and during the protest, they declared South Moresby as a Haida Heritage Site. Though many were arrested during the protests, their actions finally proved worth it when in 1987, the governments of Canada and BC met with the Haida and made an agreement leading to the logging being stopped. Gwaii Haanas National Park was founded in 1993. Later on, in December 2009, what was formerly known as the Queen Charlotte's was changed to Haida Gwaii, which means the Islands of the People. In January 2010, the waters around Gwaii Haanas were officially transformed into the Gwaii Haanas National Marine Conservation Area Reserve, forming the world's first jointly administered marine conservation area. It is now also the only place on Earth protected from seafloor to mountaintop. Gwaii Haanas is located in the southern portion of Haida Gwaii off the coast of British Columbia and 640 kilometers north of Vancouver. The national park is made up of 138 islands, and it has an area of 1,470 kilometers squared of land and 3,500 kilometers squared of ocean, making a total of 4,970 kilometers.
The landscape for Gwaii Haanas includes deep fjords, rugged mountains, salmon-spawning streams, subalpine tundra, and large forests. The trees on Gwaii Haanas include ancient cedars, hemlocks, and Sitka spruce, while the undergrowth is composed of salal, shrubs, ferns, and lots of moss. The soil is rich and fertile. The climate on Gwaii Haanas is cool and wet, usually raining 5 days a week. The driest months are May, June, and July, and the best weather can be found mid-June to mid-August. The east side is considerably drier than the west side of the island, the west side receiving 500 to 800 centimeters of rain per year. The wildlife on Gwaii Haanas is extremely diverse. The black bears found here are larger than on the mainland. An estimated 750,000 seabirds nest along the shores from May to August. These seabirds include the rhinoceros auklet, the ancient murrelet, and the tufted puffin. Bald eagles are also a very common sight here. Some of the land mammals include the dusky shrew, the ermine marten, and the pine marten. The marine life on Gwaii Haanas is also extremely incredible. Humpback whales, dolphins, stellar sea lions, killer whales, sea anemones, and crabs are a common sight. Unfortunately, several species have been introduced to the park, and having no natural predators have thrived, giving a negative impact to the ecosystem there. These include the Sitka black-tailed deer, raccoons, and beavers. Gwaii Haanas was created to try and protect the old trees and to preserve the remnants of Haida culture, such as the totem poles and the longhouses. 39 species have been identified as existing nowhere else in the world, such as the Haida Gwaii black bear, a subspecies of the pine marten, several species of the short-tailed weasel, deer mice, and the dusky shrew, as well as many burrow-nesting birds.
The nearby cities include Sewell Inlet, Sandspit, Moresby, Queen Charlotte City, Skygate, and New Blue.
While on Gwaii Haanas, Waterfront accommodations are available, as well as floating lodges. You can also simply camp in the great outdoors. You could also use a cabin on the beach, or go to a hotel or a motel. You can also go to one of the popular bread and breakfasts, such as the Seaport Bread and Breakfast. During the summer, some of the best things to do are hiking, golfing, camping, biking, where you could follow the coastal highway or make your own path, taking a guided tree climbing tour, and bird watching. The migrating birds pass by in spring and fall because the island is situated on the Pacific Flyway. During the winter, you can go storm watching, surfing, kayaking, or fishing, as the island has world-class river fishing. Some activities for the whole year are visiting museums such as the Haida Heritage Center, visiting Aboriginal sites and remarkable works of art, and exploring the island in small group tours. You can also simply watch the wildlife in Gwaii, Haanas. The best time for whale watching is late spring and early summer. Some interesting facts about Gwaii, Haanas are: isolated from the mainland by the inhospitable waters of Hecate Strait, these islands are sometimes known as the Galapagos of the North because of their unique wildlife. Gwaii, Haanas can only be accessed by sea kayak, boat, or chartered float plane. Gwaii, Haanas means Islands of Beauty in Haida. 3 human figures wearing high hats are often carved at the top of Haida poles called the Haida Watchmen. In the past, these figures were posted at strategic positions around a village to alarm the advance of an approaching army. They represented land, sea, and sky. So come to Gwaii, Haanas National Park and experience the beauty it has in store for you.